Good evening. My name is Solomon Patray, and today I'll be talking about the Secure Network Architecture Design Part 2 that I designed. The objectives here is to list the information that the listeners, will be able to learn from. And they include components of the secure network architecture design, which is firewall, routers, switches, IDS, IPS, servers, proxy, email, DHCP servers, DMZ, air gap system, VPNs. And I'll talk about the scan results of, of the VM and the security issues and implications and current and new technologies. To the left is the network secure architecture network that I designed to protect the network from external and sometimes internal threats. And this network, secure network design, are broken down into different components. I have a firewall, which is a protective system that prevent unauthorized access to the network by analyzing metadata of network packets and allow or block traffic based on predefined rules. I also have routers. These are devices which is the main connection from a home network to the internet. The firewall function is merged into this device. I have switches, which provide a central connection point for all different devices on the network. Right above the internet, I have the intrusion detection system, which is a device or software application that monitors network events and analyzes them to detect security incidents, imminent threats, or policy violation. I also have the intrusion protection system above the internet. It is a software application that prevents any detected threat. I have 3 servers, proxy servers, email servers, and the DHCP servers. Servers are tools and techniques that focuses on the protection of data and resources to prevent intrusions, hacking, and other malicious actions. They are implemented in layers. These proxy servers are nothing more than a router or a computer with an IP address of its own. The email server is an application or computer system in a network that sends and receives email. The Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, DHCP, is a normal protocol that authorizes a server to intensely dispense IP addresses and configuration information to customers. Also included in my design is the demilitarized zone, DMZ. It's a perimeter zone between 2 networks that shields the organization private network or LAN, ensuring that they are safe. I included the air gap system that's right here in this area here, and it's a security mitigation step in which an inaccessible barrier of physical separation is created between digital assets and a stored data with little or no risk for attack. And I'll include a VPN in my design, which refers to an encrypted, is a virtual private network, which refers to an encrypted connection that is safe over the internet, allowing the use of network resources remotely and ensuring sensitive data are transmitted safely. The result of my scan vulnerability, scan on the VM that I set up on my computer, and I used the Nmap scan since my GVM wasn't working right. I used the cheat sheet in the study resources to perform the vulnerability scan of the entire VirtualBox infrastructure. Um, I scan all ports and the system of, however, you know, that system, unlike the one the fictional company that I set up, this VirtualBox system was found to be vulnerable to various attacks. Hackers could insert SQL codes into the server, giving them the freedom to run whatsoever they wanted. Hackers could also view sensitive data, modify and configure data, as well as delete data. Hackers could inject malware into websites by cross-site scripting and steal data, redirect users to other websites for malicious actions. There are no VPN, IDS, and IPS that makes the network susceptible to attack, even with a firewall running in the background. Security issues and implications. Some of the security issues include increased connectivity, and this refers to the advanced network and protocol reliance on a large number of interconnected devices and systems, which provide opportunities for hackers to exploit vulnerability within the network. The lack of standardization among the network technologies makes it difficult to deploy and manage security solutions. Limited visibility and controls refers to difficulty in monitoring and managing large volume of data and the traffic flowing through them, making it harder to detect and respond to a security incident in a timely manner. Security issue mitigation. To mitigate the risk associated with the security concerns, organizations should implement a robust security solution that include firewalls, which is a protective system preventing unauthorized access to the network. IDS and IPS, these systems are employed to identify and prevent intrusion on the network. Data encryption help protect sensitive data from being accessed by hackers. She also install access control. This dictates who is allowed to use the organization information and resources. Users are who they say they are through authentication, multi-factor authentication, and authorization, like usernames, password, pins, biometric scan, security tokens, and also training. Training should be provided to employees in areas of network security and incident response. For current and new technology, network technologies, I have software-defined network. SDN is a new novel approach to networking that enables the control and configuration of a network via software for security and performance improvement in less time. It supports remote access by separating the computer into segments. The security risk here is that hackers can gain access to SDN controller and obstruct and redirect network traffic. However, this can be mitigated when SDN help customers with security through micro segmentation. These are policies applied to individual workloads for greater attack resistance, and by applying granular segmentation to data center workloads, and this will reduce the network attack surface. Our current technology is Internet of Things. Internet IoT refers to the increasing number of interconnected devices embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies to connect and exchange data with other devices and systems over the internet. These devices range from ordinary household objects, home appliances, security cameras, thermometers, to sophisticated industrial tools. The security risk is that these devices have substandard security and are susceptible to hacking, like this guy here. The hacker can gain access to the network and launch attack against other devices within the network. Cloud computing is a emerging technology that delivers computing services, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence over the internet, the cloud, offering faster innovation and flexible resources. Typically, an organization pays for the services they use to lower operating costs, run efficiently, and can scale as business need changes. The security risk here is that it is stored remotely versus on-premises. Also, cloud services providers have access to customer data, which could be exploited if security measures are not in place. These are my references, and this is the conclusion of this presentation.